Hello children, in this video I'll discuss about the division algorithm for polynomials. Division algorithm for polynomials and after understanding this concept you can solve exercise 2.3. So what is your division algorithm for polynomials? Let me write it. Division algorithm for polynomials. Okay. So you all know dividend is equal to divisor into quotient loss remainder. You all know this. So if suppose your dividend is 50, your divisor is suppose 8, obviously your quotient is 6 and your remainder is 2. You all know this. But today let us take this dividend, divisor, quotient and remainder all are your polynomials. Here we have taken the numbers, real numbers we can say, but in standard 10th we have to do the division algorithm for polynomials. That means we have to take dividend, divisor, quotient, remainder all as polynomials. So suppose I am taking, and again you see always we use the notation px for your dividend, and for divisor we always use gx, quotient qx and remainder rx. Now suppose I take the dividend as, suppose your dividend is equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 3. This is actually your question number 1, bit 1. Question number 1, bit 1 of exercise 2.3. Now if your dividend is this much and your divisor is x square minus 2, by long division process we can find what is the quotient, what is the remainder. That part you all know. Still also I am showing that to you. So to divide, first of all we have to see whether the degree of or the power of each of the variable are arranged in order or not. It may be descending, it may be ascending, but generally we used to arrange it in a descending order, 3 then 2 then 1. Okay, then your divisor is x square minus 2. Obviously the first term of the quotient is x. Why? Because x square into x equal to x cube. You have that knowledge in standard 9th. Just I am simply doing. Then 2 into x, that is minus 2x. So after subtracting, these two cancel out. Here it is minus 3x square plus 7x minus 3. Next, the second term is minus 3, because x square into minus 3 only gives you minus 3x square. So minus 3x square, then plus 6, then after subtracting, this is your 7x minus 9. So this is your quotient, this is your remainder. So this is your division algorithm for polynomials. Now, but here what you are going to discuss something extra, and again let me clear it also. We have to continue this process as long as the degree of the remainder is smaller than the degree of the divisor. Now the degree of the remainder is 1 and the degree of the divisor is 2. So we have to stop it here. Now this is your remainder part. Now I am going to discuss uh, example example 9 of page number 35. After explaining this, you will be able to solve question number 3 of exercise 2.3, and that is very important question. This year also in our board exam one question has come on that concept. So I am going to explain question example 9 of page number 35. Now before that, let me tell you something. You see now, suppose we have a quadratic polynomial, that is x square minus 3x plus 2. So before going to explain this example of page number 35, let me give some idea about the zeros again. So of a quadratic polynomial. So here you see, this is a quadratic polynomial. By middle term splitting off, the factors are, I am writing directly, x minus 1 and x minus 2. If two factors, first of all, here also by equating each factor to 0, we can find the zeros of this quadratic polynomial. I am writing directly, so one 0 is 1, the other 0 is 2. If we equate x minus 1 to 0, x equal to 1 is one of the 0, x equal to 2 is another 0. Again you see, we already know a quadratic, if the quadratic polynomial is, it is a quadratic polynomial, or if the degree is 2, then we have two factors. If a cubic polynomial, suppose x cube minus x square. So it is a cubic polynomial, the degree is 3, then we have three factors. If I take x square as common, x minus 1, that is your x into x minus 1. So depending upon the degree, we have that many factors. Here we have two distinct factors. So we have 2, 0. But here we have three factors, but these two are same, this is different. So here we can have 2, 0 only. So here 2, 0, but factors are 3. If the degree is 3, we have 3 factors. If the degree is 2, we have 2 factors. And if we have two different factors, then we have 2, 0, distinct 0. Here degree is 3, we have 3 factors, but these two, they are not different or distinct. So but here we have 3 factors, but 2, 0. One is your x equal to 0 is one of the 0, x equal to 1 is another 0. So now after explaining this, now let us see how to simplify example 2, page number 35. You all see. Now I am going to explain this example 9 of page 35. So the question is like this. There is a biquadratic polynomial, and the polynomial is like this, that is your 2x to the power 4, then minus 3x cube minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. And also it is given this polynomial have 4, 0, because the degree is 4. Out of 4, 0, 2 zeros are already given. One is root 2, one is minus root 2. So 2 zeros are already given, and it is asked to find other 2 0, because degree is 4 factor 4, 0. Out of 4, 0, 2 0 already given. It is asked to find other 2 0. So what is the process? How can we solve it? And you listen it carefully, try to understand. It is very important example, and this time also in board exam one question has come on this concept, this particular concept. You may get a question next year also, means in your board exam also. So how to do it, you see now. If root 2 is a 0 of this polynomial, then x minus root 2 is a factor of this polynomial. Again, if minus root 2 is a 0 of this polynomial, then x minus of minus root 2, that is x plus root 2, is also a factor of this polynomial. You have learned this in standard 9th. If root 2 is a 0, then x minus root 2 is a factor of this. If minus root 2 is a 0, then x minus of this root 2 equal to x plus root 2, that is also a factor of this. Now again you see, suppose you see, if I multiply 2 into 8, it is 16. Now suppose I write 2 into 2 into 2 equal to 16. Now you see, after multiplying these three we are getting 16. So we can say 2 into 2 is also a factor of 16. Similarly here you see 2 is a factor of 16. These 2 is a factor of 16. So 2 into 2, 4 is also a factor of 16. Similar concept here you see, x minus root 2 is a factor of this polynomial. X minus root 2 is a factor of this polynomial. X plus root 2 is also a factor of this polynomial. So we can say x minus root 2 and into x plus root 2 is also a factor of px. I hope you understand, because you see, suppose I write 3 into 5 equal to 15. Now you see here 3 into 5 is 15 here, or I may say like this. Suppose I am taking a bigger number. Suppose I am taking 3 into 2 into 5, that is 30. Now you see, if 3 is a factor of 30, 2 is a factor of 30, 3 into 2, 6 is also a factor of 30. Similar here is the case. X minus root 2 is a factor of this, x plus root 2 is a factor of this. Then x minus root 2 whole into x plus root 2 is also a factor of this. But this product is now how much? A minus b whole into a plus b. So that is your a square minus root 2 square, or that is equal to x square minus 2 is also a factor of px. Now if x square minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial, obviously if we divide this with this, our remainder will be 0 and we will get some quotient. So now let us see, let us divide. So we are saying x square minus 2 is a factor of this. If this is a factor of this, if this will be divided with this, obviously our remainder will be 0 and we will get some quotient. Now let us divide and let us see what is the quotient. Now let us divide x square minus 2. Obviously the first term of the quotient is 2x square. So that is 2x to the power 4 minus 4x square. After subtraction, it is minus 3x cube plus x square, then plus 6x minus 2. So the second term is now minus 3x. Why? Because x square into minus 3x is equal to minus 3x cube. then the product here is 6x. Now after subtraction, so 0, 0, and this is your x square minus 2. So x square minus 2, x square minus 2. So plus 1 can be taken here. X square minus 2. Finally 0. So we find here our quotient is this much. That means we can say x square minus 2 into 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is equal to this. Divisor into quotient is equal to dividend. Now again you see x square minus 2 is a factor of this, and this is also a factor of this. Why? Because if 3 into 6 equal to 18, then 3 is a factor of 18, 6 is also a factor of 18. Similarly here, this into this gives you this. So x square minus 2 is a factor of this, and this quotient is also a factor of this. Now let us see if this is a factor of this. Now let us factorize this. This is a quadratic polynomial. So 2x square minus 3x plus 1. After middle term splitting up method, we will get the factors as, you do it. I am writing just by middle term splitting up method, you have to do it. Now you see, after factorizing this, we get 2 factor. Now if this is a factor of this, obviously each factor also is a factor of this. 2x minus 1 is a factor of this, and also x minus 1 is a factor of this. If this is a factor of this, now by equating 2x minus 1 to 0, x equal to half, and by equating x minus 1 to 0, x equal to 1. So now this is one of the 0, this is another 0. So 2 0 already given, one is root 2, another is minus root 2, and we got another 2 0, half and 1. So degree 4, we have 4 zeros. So what we did here, again let me clear. Suppose this is the polynomial given, 2 of its zeros are given. Now zeros are given means we can find x minus root 2 is a factor of this, and x plus root 2 is a factor of this. If x minus root 2 is a factor of this, x plus root 2 is a factor of this, the product is also a factor of this. Now this product gives you x square minus 2. So x square minus 2 is also a factor of this. Now let us divide. This is a factor of this. So let us divide. After dividing, we will get some quotient. Now you see, product of these two number is equal to dividend. So x square minus 2 is a factor of this, and this is also a factor of this. Now again you see, let us factorize this, because it is a quadratic polynomial. By factorization we get 2 factors. Now 2x minus 1 is a factor, x minus 1 is a factor. Now again I can say here, if this is a factor of this, now this 2x minus 1 is a factor of this, x minus 1 is also a factor of this. So now 2 factors equate to 0. After that, x equal to half is one of the 0, x equal to 1 is another 0 of the given polynomial. So this is all about today's concept. Now I will again explain this in the tomorrow. I hope in my through Zoom class I'll explain. Before that, you get through this video. So this is all about today's. Okay, thank you.